Hello everybody. Well, I wanted to show you some more examples of fake news. This is all over the internet. Now you got to remember, first of all, I did a video, I'd say about 8 to 10 hours before the hurricane hit. And at the time they were trying to utilize computer-based models on how many people will die, and it was up to 4,500 people that will die based on computer-based models. And the liberals were using that as an example of President Trump's inability to deal with the situation, his incompetence. They were treating those 4,500 people as though they died already and that it was Trump's fault. And then you have little excerpts about what I'm ready to show you. And this is kind of amazing. I'm going to actually try to play this a couple of times, or at least I'll stop and try to show you things. Now, I've been through a couple of hurricanes. I used to live in the Clearwater area of Florida, the Tampa Bay area of Florida. I've been through Hurricane Elena. I've been among others. This gentleman right here in the blue is pretending to brace himself against violent hurricane winds well after the hurricane was downgraded to a tropical storm. Notice the rocking on him. Notice that look as he's putting one foot forward and using the back foot, and he's rocking between the two. He's attempting to make himself appear as though he's about ready to blow away. But then take a look here as two individuals just calmly walk by. They then will circle as to recognize the news media outlets and just kind of, be curious. And notice as though when they're standing still, there is no need for these two people to brace themselves. So here's the video. Let me turn up the volume first. What he's saying is irrelevant, but notice the rocking. That's not from wind.
Okay, picking it up here in Wilmington, North Carolina, right at the Intracoastal, and we're in one of these bands. This is about as nasty as it's been. We had some bands like this last night, and then the eyeball this morning, we were not on TV. It was a dark hit. Raucous night at the hotel, it just takes off like a projectile. And unfortunately, a tree has fallen on a home here in Wilmington, killing a mom and her infant. The father was transported to the hospital with injuries. So here in Wilmington, New Hanover County,
no bracing from these guys in the background.
Now with 2 fatalities, a mom.
The camera purposely focuses away from those two people. Also, the cameraman recognizes the deception that is going on and changes the camera angle. Why would he do that?
Here in Wilmington, New Hanover County,
and notice somebody threw something across them.
Now with 2 fatalities,
not there.
And her infant.
Well, let me get back a little bit. You actually see somebody throw something over him. Maybe one of the other cameramen.
Raucous night at the hotel.
See that?
Takes off like a projectile. And unfortunately, a tree has fallen on a home here in Wilmington, killing a mom and her infant. The father was transported to the hospital with injuries. So here in Wilmington, New Hanover County, this has become a
be afraid. It's Trump's fault.
A mom and her infant.
Now I realize they didn't say Trump in those sentences, but they're trying to just sensationalize everything. It's pretty disgusting, the deception that is going on with the news media outlets, and it doesn't matter what they're reporting on. Everything is a lie. We're living in the Matrix.